How's it going, everybody? Just cleaning the lens. It was a bit of grime on there, so I was just cleaning it. I figured that would be a good way to start the video, just actually cleaning the lens before I started. Today, if you can tell from the title, I'm just going to be doing one of my visual practice videos again. Sort of a more light-hearted, casual video today. I've got some visuals that I wanted to test out. Some stuff I've been thinking about wanting to practice a bit, and some stuff that I did in a recent video that I thought was really good. So I just wanted to see if I could get better at it. That's also why I have brighter lighting today. I have my big overhead light on, just so you can see the visuals better. So yeah, just sit back, sort of enjoy the video. You can turn your device's brightness down. If it is too bright for you, just turn your device's brightness down. And I'll try and get you to tingle. One of the triggers I think it was my last video. Yeah, it should be the last video that I uploaded. I was doing the plucking and pulling. And it's not very often. I use anything other than my hands, I've noticed. Sort of using tools for ASMR is like an afterthought for me. I mostly just want to use my voice and my hands. As I sort of feel that's where the most tingles are. recent video where I was using some pliers to pluck at the screen. There was one of the visual triggers I was doing in that. That really, got my neck itching, is sort of the way that I describe it. It got my neck itching. So I'm gonna, in a moment, grab my pliers again and do a bit more of that, just for those who enjoyed that in that last video. But also because I was one of those people that enjoyed it. I've also been thinking about face touching. I forgot just how much I actually really enjoy face touching videos. Just tracing your eyebrow and your other eyebrow. And then down your nose. And then under your eyes, on your cheeks. Rubbing your cheeks. And then just touching underneath your chin there. Do that old push the hair behind your ear. Just doing sort of this, where you push the hair behind the ear, just up to the side of your face. Maybe a bit of head pats as well. I guess that's sort of like the triggers outside of your vision video that I did. It's more of that kind of thing. Hello. Give you a pat on the head. Holding weight. There you go. Alright. I'm going to grab those pliers now and do a bit more. A bit more of those plucking triggers I was talking about. So let me grab those. Okay. Here are said pliers. And it was this. Just sort of grabbing and pulling rather quickly. I thought that was a really neat trigger. see if I could get a bit more practice in with. That's actually something I don't know if anybody noticed about that last video. If you watched it, I actually filmed it on 2 separate nights. So about halfway through the video, when I swap from just my hands and fingers doing the plucking and snipping, to when I started using these, you might notice my beard grows out a little bit between the two. It's because I think I filmed it like 2 days later. Because when I was filming the video, my camera died. So I got about like 10 minutes worth of footage before I realized my camera was like a minute away from dying. So I just had to stop. And by that point it was like midnight. And I wasn't going to wait like a half hour to charge my battery enough to record more. So I just went to bed. And filmed it like 2 days later. Because I went to edit the video and forgot. I was like, why is this video so short? Like it transferred over when I was copying the files really quickly. And then I put it into my editing software and was like, damn, I forgot to record the rest of this video. So it was like it was like 2 days later that I then sat down and recorded the rest of it. I had to make sure I was also wearing like the same clothing as well. So yeah, just a little fun behind the scenes, a little fun behind the scenes of what happened in that last video. Alrighty. That's the pliers. And that's sort of the trigger I wanted to test out a bit more. It's just, I guess yet again, off screen. Plucking. And pulling. Maybe that's just the trigger I like now. It's just stuff I can't see. So for a moment now, I just want you to sort of imagine I have a ball of energy or like invisible energy ball thing. Just I have an invisible object in my hand. As you can see, it's definitely there, as I can't close my hands properly when grasping around the outside of it. So I can hold it in one hand, and then come in and grab it, and hold it with the other. So I sort of have this ball just over here for safekeeping. And now I just want to remove any leftover invisible energy, if you will, from the screen. Push it all down into the mic. Just to clear up that space. That you can see. Squish it all in there. And I'll grab that ball that I put off to the side. There it is. Still got it between my fingers. It's right there. I'm just gonna squish that now down into the mic as well. There we go. All the energy is now squished down into the microphone as far as it'll go. How does that sound? Is it a bit muffled now? Can you hear me properly? Let me can you hear me in this ear properly now? How about now? Can you hear me? Is that clearer? Can you hear me now? Hello, hello, test, test. Test, test, test. Can you hear me better? Hello, hello. Alright. Let's do sort of an old favourite of mine now. Probably for the last trigger I'll do, yeah. One stolen straight from the likes of Patrick's ASMR. It's where I saw it first. And we all know that I'm sort of heavily inspired by that man. But it's the background focused attention, and I'll sort of play around with space. So I guess for the start we'll do the candle, because that's the easiest thing to look at. So let me just move over slightly. So right there we have a little candle, just sort of fluttering in the background. And I'm just going to sort of play around. Ever so gently touching. Ever so gently touching. Just around the outsides. Of the candle. And trying not to block it from your vision. Just make sure you're still looking, always looking right there, right at the candle. As I sort of play just with the edges. Just play sort of with the edges of the candle. But I don't want to block. I don't want to block you from being able to see it. I want to touch it. But never stop you from being able to see it. Give it a little head pat. Maybe you can imagine it's your head and I'm just going just on the top of your head, just rubbing it. Give you a little something like that. Alright, in a minute now, I'm just gonna grab it. Any second now. Man, it'd be really cool if I was just like, whoa, and it was gone. But I'm no magician. Alright. We'll move on next to the good old friend I have sitting up there. The little bear. This bear is actually like it's a piggy bank. The bear up there is a piggy bank. Now I actually don't know how much money is in there, but I do know that it's very heavy. So I use it, as you can tell, as a book stand because it's filled with coins. It is filled with coins. That makes it very useful. Very useful to stop my books from falling over. And just in case you were curious and you couldn't tell, it's Inuyasha. It's like the volume 6. What does it say? 5 to 12. I'm volume 5 to 12 up there. And over the other volumes sort of sitting around in other places. But yeah, I use this little piggy bank bear tracing the outlines of and although he may be a little blurry back there, you can still make out where he is. He's right there. Just no. Do bears have snoots? Is that a thing? I don't know, I do that to my dog. I go boop, 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 boop. I boop him on the snoot. Boop. And then he growls at me because he doesn't like it. Sorry about that. As I was talking about booping the snoot of my dog, he decided that he wanted to start barking at something outside. So that was fun. But I believe I was just about to cup the bear. Alright. I think I will end this video now. I hope you enjoyed the random assortment of visual triggers. It's definitely a way more relaxed and casual ASMR video, I guess. Then, I guess that's sort of all what I do, isn't it, really? Just sort of a chill, fun, casual, fun. Is it fun to watch ASMR? I don't know if that's the right word. But just a sort of chill, no worries hangout. Let's say that. I didn't even get dressed properly. I'm just like wearing what I would sleep in. So anyway, now that that's over, I will see you. I'll see you bozos in another video. So I hope you enjoyed this. I think I'll do another like rambly video next. I think that'll probably be the next one. So stick around for that if you want to listen to me ramble. I'm sure it'll be out in a couple days. But if not, I'll see